All right, guys, welcome back to another Madden Academy film study. Today, we're going to be going over the beginning of the second half, and Manu is going to be starting here on offense in a 7-7 ball game. So this is basically like a new game, the second half, and we're just going to be going over basically how to start. Because at this point, you already know kind of what your opponent is trying to do, offensively, defensively. So it is kind of like a new game, but with a little bit more intel. Obviously, so your opponent hasn't had the opportunity yet to kind of reflect and adjust over some time outside of this game. So basically, you're coming into this a new game with a lot of understanding of what they're going to do. They have a lot of understanding of what you're going to do, and you have to play it carefully based off of that. So first things first, they look like they're in a man aligned look. This opponent has been showing that quite consistently this game, and then coming out in zone. So here you're going to be looking for zone just because your opponent has been showing that early in the game. If this was the beginning of the game, you'd probably be thinking, man, but also if you see this guy just twitched right here. So that's an indicator immediately. If you see this guy twitching, like potentially he might be using the slot DB. That's an indicator that it is also zone. So it is going to be zone coverage, and I'm going to let this drive play out, but just this first play, I'd like to break it down just so we know what we're looking at. This drive, everything's kind of covered right now, and he ends up getting sacked. So let's rewind this just a little bit. Look at it one more time. So this guy is actually playing match coverage. So essentially what that means is, I'm gonna pause it right here. Essentially what that means is, this guy, let's put the blue, this guy is back here, this guy is back here, this guy is back here, and this guy is back here, and then flat, usering, I think this is the flat, and he's using that guy, and then hook, and then he's using like this guy, or these guys could be blitzing as well. This guys could also be blitzing, and these route combos are great against like stock zone coverage, because this triangle route's going to get open deep. But if it does end up matching and matching well, because match plays extremely well against a route like this that is kind of running very like, it's not running like shallow enough to break man coverage. This is like more of like a zone beating route. So he's like in this match zone look, and then he's using this, so we're gonna go ahead and put this guy, he's using this guy, and yeah, that's a really good setup. And as you can see, Manu got sacked, and it is 2nd and 19 now. So that's essentially what we're looking at. That is the coverage play art, but the way it plays is different based off of the routes. Like, for example, once these routes break, this guy is gonna match and man up to this guy, and because it's match, it plays it a little bit differently than regular man. Like, I almost want to say he's like regular man coverage, they try to literally shadow the receiver stride for stride. Match coverage, when they match and they man up, they kind of give them a few yards of space, so it actually makes it very powerful in Madden. Then this guy is gonna match to this, he's gonna user this, he's gonna user this, and then this guy will match to not that, this, and then this guy, if he leaves that like on a quarter and then put him over like he did on a streak, this guy will match to him. And if it's on this side, then that guy would match to him. And that's just basically how match coverage works. It's very powerful when it works correctly, but if you get the right route combo to mess it up, it will get very torched very easily. So you got to be really careful playing match coverage, which this guy seems like he's really good, so it's working for him. But Manu is going to go ahead and switch to a different look here. He's going to put a lot of shallow routes to kind of make it so the match is going to get messed up underneath. Just like that. And that guy gets a very lucky break up of the ball right there. It's unfortunate for Manu, but yeah, this is a good defensive kind of look here that this guy's showing us. So see how Manu, excuse me, just okay. So right here, let's rewind this in a second. I like that, the comeback route, because it obviously matches, and the guy is playing like kind of off man, because like I said, when it matches, they play kind of off of the receiver. But he actually has a touchdown here to R1. If you just freeform lob that, this is a touchdown. Freeform lob pass lead up the field, that's a touchdown. He's going for that first down. He's got a linebacker on that. That would be a touchdown, but it's okay. Now we have a 4th and 1, which is very manageable. Obviously, a touchdown would be more ideal, but you know, it's a good read. It was his first read. It was open. He's going to go back to this original concept. No, he's not. He's going to 5 wide, which 5 wide is great against match as well, guys. You have a lot of routes going to different spots of the field. And like I said, these 4 guys are deep, right? So if you have 5 routes going deep and they're all supposed to match, one of them is going to be wide open. It's just the downside of playing match coverage. But Manu has stuff going shallow. And let's see, how did that get open so fast? Okay, so yeah, this guy gets pushed over because of the running back. And then as soon as he clears that linebacker, that's going to get open. But that's actually a great defensive adjustment from Bojack H-Man, which is he manned up that running back with a slot DB and then manned up, he kind of crossed. Okay, let's look at this. So let's see. So this is what he did. He manned up this slot guy on the running back because he knows he's not going to get a crazy get off. And then he manned up this guy like that. That's a cross man right there. That's not a traditional match look. He individually manned those up with adjustments and created that look. And then let it stay match on this side and then basically just played the dig. That's actually perfect defense. The read here would have been this. That drag, and it's, you know, depending on what abilities this defender has, if this guy has a short route KO, or if that is a match, if he has like a flat route or a mid zone KO, there's no converting this. Your only hope is to wait and hope he clears enough to like throw it so the KO doesn't activate. But I actually really love this read here. The defender, maybe just a split second sooner, and the defender just makes a crazy play on the ball. Very unfortunate, but it is what it is. And that's how the drive's going to end. Obviously, if you are Bojack, you're going to want to swat there, but you don't even think Like, he doesn't even click on, he just lets the defender play it. So just look at it one more time. Just the makeup space right there was crazy. But all right, guys, that's gonna do it for today's video. We're gonna see how Manu responds in the next video, so be sure to look out for that. And yeah, go ahead and like the video, comment down below, let me know if there's anything that you think that I missed that you'd like for me to explain in more detail. Let me know. So I'm gonna get up out of here. See you in the next one. Peace.